Hey everybody, welcome back to my videos. My name is Eric Mcgrew with Eric's Tree Service, and this video is brought to you by my sponsors, GapArboristSupply.com, WeaverArborist.com, ArbShirts.com, as well as JustSendItSaws.com. And today we are going to finish up trimming out this ash tree, which has a ton of problems and has been neglected for a long period of time. Now, the problem with this tree is it's had a bunch of breakages and things in it, so I just can't make it as pretty as I would like to. I just have to kind of revitalize it and make it stronger so that it will last for what we need to do. Now, the challenge with a lot of guys that I see doing tree work, especially climbing, but even in bucket work, is that they look at a tree and they just start kind of going into it without developing a real plan. So in an upcoming episode, Zach Richards and I, or zigzagman.zr, and I talk a little bit about this, but I'm going to go over a little bit about how I view the trees and how I set up a plan for them. So when I look at a tree, I kind of look at it as a column, a cylindrical column, and I divide it into quadrants or portions. So this one is a 3-quadrant tree to me. You have this side over here is a quadrant. You have this side, which is almost centered and toward me, and then you have the side over the house that's a quadrant. And that's specifically in this case because there are 3 main stems off of the main trunk, and of course they do split out a little bit up top, but that's not much of an issue. As you can see, there's breakages and things like that, so you have to work the tree in a way that makes it practical for what you need to do. So in this case, what I'm going to do is I am actually going to have another line set on this one and a line set here. Not that I couldn't swing out there and get that, I could, but just for ease of what I need to do and want to do, that's going to be the best thing. I can use that second line over here coming down to V-rig with a long lanyard off of this main stem down over to this branch, which is extremely arching and heavy weighted, and anything I cut is going to make it jar real bad and things like that. So I am going to use the V-rig between these two to come down, use my captain hook, swing over here, get myself a better working work position, trim off the weight on this one to this vertical here, which is a good reduction cut on that branch, and then do the same over here, reducing it back to a vertical down here and trimming out those edges so that this tree can grow better and in a better orientation for the future. Then I will already have that rope set up in that upper spar, and I can get up there and trim out the density and the breakage up there. Then I'll rappel back down onto the main line here in the main stem, and then I'll swing out to this guy here and get some of this stuff off the roof, get some of this breakage up there and thin him out. Then I'll come back down and get those tears and that nub and everything that I easily can get as I'm coming down. Another big tear up there, if you can see that. Let's see, there's a tear there, there's a dead nub there, there's a couple of tears here, and they just need to be taken care of. Then once all that's done, I'll swing back over to the main spar and come down, taking out this branch section that I left on Friday or Thursday when we were working out here last. So that's how I work the plan. And by having that plan in mind, it doesn't mean I can't adjust if I need to. I do. If I find that that's not working, I reevaluate my plan. But it gives me a clear orientation of where to start, what to get my ground guys doing for me, and what I need to focus on so that my brain doesn't get cluttered with all the potentials. And keeping it in that basic of a form helps too, because now I'm looking at, okay, my lines are set. I know what to do with that, in my head. Now all I have to do is like fixate on the finicky stuff up there. And I can do that easier when I'm just focused on that one quadrant versus trying to look at the tree as a whole and work on all that stuff. So that's how I do it. I know that's how Zach Richards kind of does it as well. I know other guys section trees off in layers and do it that way. Whatever works for you. If it's a proven system for you, then that's fine. But I do think that any efficient tree climber is going to have a plan of how to get their tree worked Or if you don't, you're going to get yourself into trouble about not being as efficient as you could be, or just making bad decisions in the tree in general for setting lines and then having to reset and that kind of stuff as well. So hope this was helpful for you guys. Please don't forget to check out arbshirts.com. If you buy anything under the elevated office category or topic, then I get a percentage of that sale, and so you can support me while getting something really cool out of it. Also, gaparborsupply.com, justsenditsaws.com, and weaverarbors.com. By supporting them, you're supporting me, which is amazing as well. And please don't forget that you can also check out my podcast, Elevated Office Podcast, on any podcast distributor or directory. I do know there's a problem with Spotify, so you're not getting all the episodes on Spotify. Sorry for that. I'm trying to get that rectified. And also, don't forget that you can go by patreon.com/Eric Mcgrew and support me by becoming a member, or you can just click the donate button at the bottom of this video and donate a one-time amount if you would like to help me keep going. And your support is needed to keep all this going like I'm doing and to progress it. So thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.